Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a little bit of like a Q&A get ready with me. I honestly just sort of want to chat with you guys. When I did my morning routine, I did something a little bit more casual and laid back and you guys seem to really enjoy it. So that sort of inspired me to continue to do these more like just laid back and not so like highly edited and produced videos. So I did ask you guys on Snapchat as well as on Twitter to send me some questions for this video and you guys sent me some really great questions. So I'm excited to get into it. And then while I'm answering all these questions, I'm basically just going to be getting ready for the day. So I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy it. Definitely let me know if you'd like to see more of these in the future. I could sort of make this a series. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. So without further ado, let's get some makeup on the face and let's answer some questions. So my first question here is from Renee and she asks, how are you combining / maintaining college with YouTube because both need effort and time? This is actually a question that I get quite often. If you were not aware, I am actually in school. I'm in university and I'm completing my degree. It is extremely difficult maintaining both school and YouTube. It is something that I've had to learn to balance because it's definitely not easy, especially as a university student. It's not like my workload is small. I have like 20-page papers that I have to write for like multiple classes. You guys know if you are doing school and you're working at the same time, it's really tough. I find the best way to handle it for myself. I do find that like having a physical agenda and writing things down so that it's in front of me does really help me when I'm trying to like plan out my weeks and just trying to make sure that I have enough time to do everything that I need to do. Because YouTube is such a huge passion of mine, I make it a priority, and obviously school is also somewhat of a priority for me, so I just make it work because really I have no other choice. So Cindy Vink asks on Twitter, how long have you and your boyfriend been together and how did you meet? It's going to be 7 years in June, which is just crazy. So we actually met through my sister and his brother. They actually set us up because I was getting out of like a really shitty relationship, but she really wanted me to like get over him and she knew that I was like infatuated with David. I thought he was so good looking, but I never thought that he would ever be interested in me because he was an older man. He is 2 years older than me, and at the time, like I said, I was 16, so when you're like 16 and you're dating somebody older, it's like a big deal. So his brother and my sister ended up getting together and trying to set us up, and then David ended up messaging me on Facebook and gave me his BBM pin to add him on BlackBerry Messenger, and it sort of just went from there, and we honestly were sort of inseparable ever since.
Hi Jamie, so my question is, do you ever plan on doing a meetup? Because I want to see you. Thank you.
So that was from Sarah, and she asked if I ever plan on doing a meetup, and yes, I would love to do a meetup. It's sort of just a matter of when and where, but a meetup is definitely on my radar. Like, meeting you guys in person would honestly just make me so happy. I sort of just got to figure out the logistics of it.
I have really dry under eyes, so I was wondering if you have any favorite concealers that feel kind of more moisturizing and not super dry and heavy under the eye.
So that was from Color BVN DIT. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say the last part of your name, but she wanted to know if I knew of any more moisturizing concealers, and girl, I got you covered because those are my favorite types of concealers and they're really the only concealers that I'm able to wear. But my ultimate favorite, more like hydrating concealer, is definitely the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Serum Concealer. It is so nice and hydrating, and it really does just sit so nice underneath the eyes without it looking cakey, and it also has some good coverage.
Hey, I'm actually at school right now, but I wanted to know if I could only buy one high-end eyeshadow palette and one high-end lippy, what would you recommend that I buy? And I started the channel because of you, because I love you.
Oh, that's so awesome. That was from Christina13002, and she asked me if I could recommend one high-end lipstick and one high-end palette, which one would it be? And she also started a channel because of me. That is so freaking cool. I think if you want just like a typical lipstick, not a liquid lipstick or a lip gloss, then definitely the Bite Beauty lipsticks. I think they are some of the best on the market just because of how gorgeous the formula is. They're like very pigmented and very hydrating. They have also like such a huge range of colors, so definitely Bite Beauty lipstick. And then as for a high-end palette, I mean, Tarte Charlotte in Bloom, that is like my ultimate favorite. I think that is just such a great go-to palette. You can make everyday looks with it, you can make nighttime looks with it, you can get anything in between, and the eyeshadows are honestly just like A++ quality. I love them, so that's what I would recommend.
Hi Jamie, my question for you is, had you not gone into either YouTube or film, what other career paths would you have chosen? Bye, love you.
So if I wasn't doing YouTube, I do think that I would still be somewhere in like the beauty / entertainment industry, because that is definitely where a lot of my interests lie. I'm a very creative person and I would still want to be doing something in a creative field. I don't know. I really don't know what I would do. Before doing YouTube, I also had no idea what I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to be a photographer, but that didn't really end up working out. And then I thought I wanted to be a graphic designer, but that also didn't end up working out. What I'm doing now is I feel so lucky because I actually feel so passionate towards it. To be honest, I never felt this type of passion that I feel for YouTube for anything else, which was always very frustrating because I never felt like I would ever find something that I actually truly loved and enjoy doing. So I just feel really grateful that I feel so much passion towards something, because for the longest time I never had that, and that was always so frustrating for me. So Emily Burton asked, what's been your most rewarding experience / coolest thing that happened because of doing YouTube? There's actually two types of things that make me just really sort of step back and be like, whoa, like this is really cool. One of those things is definitely being able to meet you guys in person. Anytime I run into you guys, like when I'm just out and about or even like at events and you guys say that you watch my videos, it's always a very surreal experience, and just being able to interact with you guys actually in real life is like the coolest thing ever, and that is something that I just love so much. Something else that makes me sort of like step back and be like, whoa, this is really cool, is honestly whenever like a brand wants to collaborate with me, because it sort of just shows me that my hard work is paying off when these really awesome brands that I've always looked up to and I never ever would have thought would want to like work with me, reach out to me and do want to work with me. It's sort of almost like a little bit of a pat on the back, like just reminding me that I am doing a good job. And it is super rewarding to be able to work with a lot of these really awesome brands and to be able to, you know, experience all these cool experiences that YouTube provides me. And really it is all because of you guys. It always all comes back to you. If it wasn't for you, I definitely would not have any of these cool experiences, and I really hope that you guys know how much I really appreciate your support and your love. Laura Mitchell wants to know if I have any tattoos / would you ever get any, and what would they be? Another really great question. I love tattoos. I love tattoos so much. If I wasn't such a chicken, I would probably have a full sleeve, but I am very indecisive when it comes to like everything in my life. Like I will decide on something and change my mind 5 seconds later. So it really makes me nervous to choose a tattoo that will be on my body forever. Although there is one specific tattoo that I have been wanting for a few months now, and I sort of still can't get it out of my head, so who knows, maybe I will get it one day, but I'm not sure. Now, a few months ago, I found this picture on Pinterest of a wolf where its fur sort of looked like flowers, and I thought it was like the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. So if I were to get a tattoo, I'd probably take that photo as an inspiration. Obviously, I would make it my own, but I really, really love that photo because it reminded me of both of my dogs. Of course, Oliver, and then my old dog who had passed away a few years ago, Frisco. He was a golden retriever. Who knows, perhaps in the future, but it's definitely on my mind, and I'm definitely not completely ruling it out. Also, I just realized that the eye look that I created, it looks like every other eye look that I've ever created ever before, and I'm sorry about that. I didn't even realize what I was doing. You know when you're doing like a task that you do all the time and you're almost on autopilot and you don't even realize like what you're doing until you're done? Like, Carla B asked, what's a song that best encapsulates your A, biggest heartbreak, and 2, greatest moment? The only breakup that I had was right before David, and that was like when I was 15 years old, so as you can imagine, they were extremely emotional and very dramatic. So the first song is definitely Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. And then, of course, Let Me Sign by Robert Pattinson, which I know is the most random song you could possibly think of, but I was really obsessed with Robert Pattinson at the time, so it only makes sense. I would listen to this over and over and over again. God, no more. Honestly, I don't think I have a song that encapsulates my greatest moment, so I'm just gonna leave it at the heartbreaking songs. This was asked by Lindsay, what advice do I have for someone who wants to become a makeup artist? Definitely practice, 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 practice on absolutely everybody you get your hands on. Definitely don't just practice on yourself, practice on your friends, on your family, different skin tones, different ages. The more you practice, the better you will get. It's as simple as that. Well, it's not that simple, but it's the best way to get better, that's for sure. Selena asked if I can collaborate with any makeup brand, which brand would it be and what product would you come out with? Bite Beauty, hands down. I would love to collaborate with Bite Beauty. They're just honestly my all-time favorite lipstick brand like ever. At I Love You So Much 2017, she asked if I have any regrets, and I do have regrets. I don't think it's always great to have regrets because you can't really go back in the past and change them. I do regret giving my time to people who didn't deserve it, or, you know, putting too much of my energy into people who didn't put energy into me. That's definitely something I regret, just because it's like wasted time and caused a lot of emotional distress, I guess you can say. But honestly, you live and you learn, so I can't really fully regret that because now I know better. So guys, I think that actually finishes off this Q&A. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and found it entertaining. I'm already looking forward to doing the next one, and hopefully more of you guys will be able to participate. Let me know also if you'd like to see me do this monthly, because I would be totally happy to do that. So that's basically it. Of course, subscribe if you're not subscribed already and you would like to see more videos from me, and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And that is it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!